Artem was a digital ghost hunter. While everyone else was playing Bloxfruits or Brookhaven, he was searching for old, abandoned baseplates from 20,082,010 that had long since disappeared from search results. One day, on a private forum, he found a broken link to an unnamed baseplate. The creator was a user named NoPointer, whose profile had been deleted 10 years ago. The description read, "Here, time doesn't flow. It waits." The loading time was unusually long. When the screen finally cleared, Artem saw a classic baseplate, but everything was gray. The sky had no sun, only an endless gradient from ash to charcoal. Artem pressed tab to check the player list. Artem Roblox, the second username, kept changing characters, as if the game's code was trying to hide someone else's presence. Suddenly, a message appeared in the chat. "You're 4,382 days late." Artem began exploring the map. A lone house stood in the middle of nowhere, a standard happy home model, but riddled with glitches. The walls shook, and the textures shimmered a toxic green. There was no furniture inside the house, only an old spawn pad glowing red. Artem approached, and his character froze. The controls were disabled. "I just got laggy," he thought. But at that moment, his camera began to slowly rotate on its own. In the corner of the room stood a classic noob avatar, yellow skin, blue shirt, and green pants, but it had no face. Instead of the standard smiley face, it was a blank white mask with a single black dot in the middle. The faceless character began to approach, not walking, but teleporting in short bursts, as if the ping was under 900. Each movement was accompanied by a terrible static noise in his headphones. "The administration forgot to delete this sector. We're locked here. You're part of the archive now." Panicked, Artem tried pressing Scan Leave Game, but the exit button was grayed out. Instead, the message "Access Denied" appeared. Suddenly, the entire world around him began to crumble. The gray floor block sank into the void. Artem had to jump across the debris of old models, trees, machine parts, fragments of the old Roblox interface. It was a survival parkour game set in the backdrop of a dying server. When only the single block Artem stood on remained, a faceless figure appeared right in front of him. The sound in his headphones turned into an inaudible whisper of thousands of voices, old chat messages, one sent by players on this server. "If you leave, I'll disappear. If you stay, I'll become you." Artem's screen began to fill with white noise. At the last moment, he remembered the developer console. He frantically typed the E-free command, which he'd once seen in old hacker legends. The world burst into flames. Artem was thrown back to the Roblox main menu. Artem breathed heavily, staring at his monitor. Just a scripted jump scare, he reassured himself. He decided to log into his profile to change his password, just to be on the safe side. He opened his avatar page and went cold. His character, instead of his usual clothes, was wearing a blue shirt and green pants, and on his face, there was only one black dot left. A new message notification flashed in the corner of the screen. From NoPointer, "Thanks for covering for me. See you in the next update."